Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a makeup review and demo of the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, and I'm just doing the foundation today. It says Pro Filter Soft Matte Long Wear Foundation, and that's what it looks like for the 5 of you in the world who have not seen it. I'm sure there's more than 5. I actually didn't know anything about this makeup line at all until one of my cousins told me. I mean, before she told me, I had no idea that Rihanna even had makeup. The color that I have is shade 320. It says medium to full coverage, long wear, and light as air. So this is what the bottle looks like. It is glass, and it just says Fenty Beauty on the front, and then it says shake well on the back, and it is 1.08 fluid ounces of product. So yeah, I think that's kind of cute packaging. I've already done my eyes, so we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the demo. So I applied about 1.5 pumps to the back of my hand, and I am going to use a flat top stippling brush by Makeup Geek. I've already primed my face with primer, and it's been on for about 5 minutes or so. So just with the initial application, it looks really light for my skin. I did get matched in Sephora. I bought it in Sephora in the store, and I did get matched, and it looks a little light on my skin initially, but the rep at Sephora said that it does oxidize, so it's gonna get darker as it sets. Right now it looks a little light, but it will get darker as it sets. So just with the application, just on the lower part of my face, it feels really velvety. It doesn't feel thick. It's very, very light, extremely light. And it has kind of like a soft, like, it's hard to explain. It just feels like velvet going on my skin. It feels really, really nice. So you can see just from the application on the lower part of my face, and without me having anything on top, it's a pretty good match. I mean, it's just a little bit light, but as you can see, just from the time that I started applying it to now, it's already gotten a lot darker. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish applying the rest to my forehead, because it is matte, so it does dry pretty quickly. I don't like a lot of product on my forehead, just because I don't, so I think that's gonna be pretty much it. Now, this foundation seems to be buildable. It says on here medium to full coverage. I wouldn't say that this is medium to full coverage. I would say, because I just did one layer and I can still see like my blemishes my imperfections, which I like that. I mean, I don't like for my foundation to be super thick and cakey and heavy. Now I could go there. You know, if I really, you know, like I'm on a date night, or, you know, I'm having an event that I'm going to. But just for everyday wear, I like for it to be light. So just with one layer, I can still like see my blemishes and imperfections. So to me, that's not full coverage. That's like more like light to medium coverage. Now it does look like you can build it up. So like if I wanted to put on another layer, I could do that, and I think I would still be okay. But I don't want to do another layer. Because I like it like this. I think this looks really, really nice. It feels so, it's hard for me to describe what it feels like. It just, I don't know. It just feels like my skin. When I touch it, it's not too much transfer on my fingers, just a little bit. But it literally just feels like my skin. Oh, it feels so good. Okay, so my initial thoughts on the application without like any concealer or bronzer or highlight or anything like that is I really, really like the way this foundation feels. I feel like it looks good. As you can see, remember when I first started putting it on and it was like light yellow? Now look how dark it has gotten. I usually take the foundation down onto my neck. I didn't do that this time, but I think it's a really, really good match for me. So I'm gonna take just a few minutes to apply some highlight underneath my eyes and a little bit of bronzer, maybe a little bit of mascara on my lower lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so I applied just a little teeny bit more product onto my forehead just because I feel like I needed it. I mean, not even a half of a pump. So I think it looks a lot better. I mean, it looked fine before, but I just felt like I needed a little bit more coverage on my forehead. And the camera cut off, so you didn't see that part, but it was just maybe a half a pump. And I just added it to my forehead and then the sides of my face. And I feel like it looks much better. So now I am just adding a little bit of highlight to my cheekbones. And I will list all of the products that I used on my face in the description box below if you guys want to check it out. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna foundation is I absolutely love this foundation. It, for real, literally feels like I don't have anything on my face. I mean, I know I have foundation on, but it feels so lightweight. It's one of those foundations you can literally wear every day to work and not feel like it's, you know, caked on your face. So I would definitely purchase this foundation again. I think the color is a perfect match. Like I was telling you, I got matched in Sephora by one of the reps. And the first color that she picked was this color that I have on. And I feel like it's a perfect match. And it's a good transition for the winter because my skin does tend to get a little bit lighter as it gets cooler. So this foundation is going to transition very well into the winter. Now I did wear this foundation one other time before this video, and it was the day after I purchased it. I wore it all day, and at the end of the day, it still looked flawless. Now, I will say that I also purchased that one of those kilowatt highlighters. I think it was the pink one. I don't remember the name of it. I will put it on the screen somewhere, or I'll list it below because I don't remember the name of it right now. But I ended up not liking that. I wore it the same day that I wore the foundation, and it just, I think it was that pink. It just didn't look good on my skin tone. I actually was watching a video of another YouTuber, and she demoed it, and it looked so pretty on her. So when I went to go get it and I tried it on, it just didn't look the same on me. I just didn't like it. So I did take that back. But as far as the foundation goes, I love it. I will definitely be adding this to the rotation in reference to my favorite foundations. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Like, I remember we used to have some variation of this when we were in school, but I just didn't know that it was back. But apparently they back, and these are way cooler than what it used to be when we were in school.